Oh no, it's Homicidal Sonic! Hey there gamers, Retro Rob here, and it is time for another one of these multi-carts. This time it's a 196-1. I did a multi-cart about a year ago. That one did not have a save function, and the other thing is it disappeared. I lost it. To be honest, I totally lost it. I brought it to a show probably about, I don't know, 6 months ago, and I know it was there when I went to pack it up. So what I probably did is set it aside somewhere and just left it. That kind of thing happens when you're packing up a bunch of stuff. But anyway, casualty of war, I say. So I picked up this new one a while back and I just never did a video on it. So I'm going to do a video on it. I'm only going to play a few games, do a first impressions, because I have not even busted this thing open. But the cool thing about it, of course, is the save function, which this has. So that's a big deal for you guys. I know because I heard it in the comments the last time. Also useful for those of you who don't want to buy a bunch of repro carts. Anyway, we might as well just get started. Since there's no box, we're gonna just start with the front of the cartridge. Genesis, Street Fighter 2, I hope it's in there, Aladdin, Comic Zone, and Road Rash. The right side of the cartridge, note the dramatic angle for emphasis. The left side of the cartridge. Here's the back of the cartridge. I like how it's clear, so you can see the battery peeking over. The top of the cartridge, 196-1 classic games. Here is the business end of the cartridge. Alright, so here's the main menu. We're going to scroll through what games are here pretty quickly, but so you can get an idea of what's on here, I'm going to go through every page. One thing I do want you to note that is pretty darn cool is, look at, there is a picture for every one of the games. To the right is the next game, and to the left is the last game. How freaking cool is that? That is a level of detail that you don't really see that often in these kinds of things. So yeah, that's really freaking nice. The music's definitely driving me nuts though. And we've got some really good games in here. Nice selection so far. There's Musha, which I did a video on last week, and somebody mentioned they've got it on their multi-cart. And sure enough, there it is on another multi-cart. Mega Bomberman. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. And there's Turken was back there too. That's pretty nice. Outrun, which you should always have on this. That's interesting. Populous is on here. What a strange choice, but that does save game as I recall. Right, Rystar or Rister? Anybody know the proper pronunciation of that? Maybe? Super Hang-On. Super Fantasy Zone. Got some Strider on here. That's pretty good. Oh, look at that. The Super Mario hack. We've seen this one recently. Oh, look at, they got Syndicate. The Genesis had a large amount of ports over from the Amiga, which is pretty cool, I think. Twinkle Tail. Almost at the end here. Look at that, we got a little bit of adventure action there. Cool. Zombies Ate My Neighbors is on here. That is a must-have if you're going to have a multi-cart. Yeah, looks like it's got a really nice selection. We're going to play 5 games from this list, kind of randomly. Let's get started. Alright, I don't know. I am not even going to try and pronounce the name of this game, but we're going to try it. Sega. That was kind of cool. This didn't help me much. I'm almost sure I played this before, though. Oh, there we go. Yeah, yet again. I'm playing on the Sega Nomad, and there are some games I've found aren't really very well suited to the Nomad D-pad. This is most certainly one of them. The controls are just a little bit too wild and loose with this. And I'm getting my butt kicked. However, the game seems to be running just fine. And of course, since the cart is the only fake thing here, and the code's real, the game system is real, the sound, of course, is, you know, original. So there's no issues with that, because that was never a cartridge-based problem. Ooh, got myself hit. Just about hitting everything. Very interesting. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, let's try something else. Pretty cool game. I might come back to that. Here we go with some Championship Pro-Am. Ooh, I am out right now. There we go. I really like this game on the NES. And it seems to play just fine here. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, second place. I'm gonna do one more race. I do like my racing games. Oh, if I only knew the tracks. This game is fun as heck. They've got a knockoff of this for the Switch right now. It's not nearly as good as even this. Oh man. Oh. Third place. Well, doesn't that make me feel inadequate? Let's go on. Here we go with a little bit of Desert Strike. I was obsessed with this game when this first came out. I really, really loved the heck out of it. And now I can barely remember how to play. There we go, got that. Oh, I gotta pick up some missiles. I remember that. It used to have this crane. What, am I out of everything? What the heck? So fast. So fast. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Alright, wait. Wait, I can just go back to base and pick up some more. Obviously, I went a little crazy there. Wait, there we go. Come on. Coolest part of the game. There we go. As I recall, you hit... Yeah, there we go. So there's my targets. I'm just going to fly over and hopefully... Alright, there's one of them. Why am I... There we go. Target 1 taken out. Why am I even bothering with him? I've already got the target out. Okay. Alright, number 2 is over there, so I'm going to go fly north by northwest. I think this is going to be it, right? Yeah, I'm very close to it. There we go, mission 1 completed. Desert Strike, great game, definitely try it out. Let's continue on. And just to point it out, here is Musha. So, you know, theoretically speaking, you could buy Musha with the box and the manual, which are all, for the record, fake, for around 15 to 20 bucks. Or you can buy this for about the same price with all these games. So that's kind of a personal choice thing on whether you like multi-carts or not. But as far as a budgetary decision goes, yeah, I mean, you might be better off buying a multi-cart like this than one of the repro carts. Again, unless you have a specific reason that you want the repro cart versus the multi-cart. I just said a whole mouthful of nothing helpful right there. I don't think I helped anybody's decision-making process at all in that conversation, and now I'm just playing like crap. Ah, jeez. Unbelievable. This is really a solid game. A couple people have told me that this is one of their favorite shooters for the Genesis, and possibly one of the greatest shooters of all time. I think that that is pretty fair. I think you could definitely believe that. I don't know if it's among my favorites because I haven't played enough of it yet, but boy, it really is pretty good. And here we are with some Zombies Ate My Neighbors, which, if I did not play this game, I'm sure somebody would have said something. If you have never played this game, you are missing out. What's really sad is I bought this new on the Super Nintendo, and I think I sold it for like $5 back in the day. It just kills me. So of course, this game's worth a small fortune these days. Not on this multi-cart, though. Save the dog. Oh, out of keys. That's fine. There's a key over there. Let's try this. There we go. I don't know, I didn't see anybody in there, but that doesn't mean they're not there. There was a remake of this game a few years ago. Does anybody remember what the name of it was? I think it came out on like the iPad or something. I can swim in here, can I? Yeah. So I recall there's somebody around here. Ooh. No! The music in this game, come on, is great. I am playing like crap. Come on, you. Oop. Rescue that guy. And there we go, exit. Level done. No records being made there. And here we have some Splatterhouse. At the beginning it tells you that if you just wander around aimlessly, you will not succeed in your quest. So we will not be succeeding in our quest here. I'm going to beat a little bit of stuff up and pick up some orbs. There we go. Die. You die too. You die. Quit hitting me. Roar. Oof. One thing this game does have is very satisfying physics to it. Pretty sweet. We're going to end things with some Airbuster, which I think I've played several times on this station with varying degrees of success. The degrees of success being unsuccessful and completely horrifically bad. There we go. But it's a fun little shooter. I love the way they charge towards you. That's just so dang mean-spirited. Come on. Just gotta keep myself out of the way of fire here. Oh, I got hit. Going down. Oh, come on. Ridiculous. I think I'm going to try this with one of those new Genesis controllers I picked up. This is definitely worth trying out again. Yeah, I'm liking this. Alright, let's get a verdict on this thing. Alright, so what's the verdict on the 196 and 1 Multicart? Well, it's got more games than my last Multicart. It also saves games, which my last one didn't do. It's less expensive. This thing's less than 25 and the last one was about 40. So it's a pretty easy thumbs up from that standpoint. It does feature a very wide variety of games, including some adventure games, and the ability to save makes that a viable solution for playing them. I am going to note that the red version of this that I bought is no longer available. However, there is a smoke version of it with exactly the same games on it, and I've got a link to that down below. I would also note that longevity might be a question on these. These are made by knockoff manufacturers, and they're not always the most reliable cartridges in the world, so your mileage might vary. But so far as I'm concerned, it's a great way to get your hands on some games that maybe you wouldn't otherwise be able to or would have been cost prohibitive. Also, it takes up a lot less space than a full collection of Genesis games. So yeah, easy thumbs up. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in a couple days. Bye!